Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create a Aweber subscriber for Facebook lead ads lead. So let's suppose I am running digital marketing agency and I am collecting all my potential leads with the help of Facebook lead ads. I am creating my email marketing campaign with the help of Aweber, and now I want that whenever I receive a new lead in my Facebook lead ad, it should be automatically created as a subscriber in my Aweber account. Now doing this manually will be a very time consuming task, so I am completely going to automate this process, and to do this automation I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Facebook lead ads and Aweber. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I will receive new lead in my Facebook lead ads, a subscriber will be automatically created in my Aweber account. Now, if you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Aweber subscriber for Facebook lead ads lead. For this, we are going to create automation between Facebook lead ads and Aweber with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect/inr/ in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now, and it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to see all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button, and first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to create Aweber subscriber for Facebook lead ads lead, and now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and here I am going to select this Facebook lead automations and then click on create. Now here, as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to create a Aweber subscriber for Facebook lead ads lead, which means whenever I will receive lead from my Facebook lead ads, a subscriber will be created in my Aweber account, which means whenever I will receive lead from my Facebook lead ads, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So when I receive new lead from Facebook lead ads and then action says do this, then create a Aweber subscriber. So here in my trigger application, I am going to take Facebook lead ads, and then in my trigger event, I am going to take this new lead instant. Now I need to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on the save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and then to make this connection, you have to click on this connect with Facebook lead ads. Here I have already logged in my Facebook account, and that's why I just need to click on this continue as Jesse. It is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization, and here authorization successful. So Facebook lead ads is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter these details. So the first one is that I have to select the page name. So to get this, I am going to open my Facebook account. So this is my Facebook account, and this is the particular page with the help of which I'll be running all the advertisements. So I'll go back to my Pabbly Connect, and from this drop down, select my page as Digital Dynamics. And then in this lead gen form, you can see all the forms that have been created under this page. So here we can see all the forms. To get this, let me open my Meta for Developers platform and see which form we'll be using. For that, I'm going to open my Metaphor Developers, and you can visit this by typing developers.facebook.com. Now after you have visited this, you have to click on this resources and then go to developer tools. Now if you scroll down, you will be able to find an option of lead ads RTO debug tool. Click on this and then you have to select the page. So the name of my page was Digital Dynamics. So I'll select that. Now I have to select my form. In this drop down, I can find all the forms. Here I am going to use this Digital Dynamics lead form, and it has all these fields: first name, last name, email and phone. So here I am going to use this Digital Dynamics lead form. Now I'll go back to my Pabbly Connect, and from this drop down select my form as this one, Digital Dynamics lead form. So here I have selected my page name and then I have selected my lead gen form. Now I have selected my page name and then I have selected my lead gen form. This is the particular form which I have selected. If you want to receive leads from all the forms, you can simply click on this all lead gen form. Here I want to receive the lead from this specific form, so I have selected that. Now after selecting this page and the lead gen form, I am going to scroll down and then click on the save and send test request. Now we can see it has changed to waiting for webhook response, and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now this means, so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission in this particular form where I have selected this page and the lead gen form. Now after my form submission, if I capture all the details here in this workflow, this means the connection setup that we have created between Facebook Lead Ads and Pabbly Connect, that is successful. So here I am going to open my Lead Ads testing tool and do a form submission. But before doing this form submission, I have to make sure that I first delete the lead, and then I have to refresh this page once. And then I'm going to again select my page as Digital Dynamics and the form as Digital Dynamics lead form, and then click on this preview form. So here I have entered my first name as current, last name as user, email address as current@user.com, phone number as this, and now I am going to click on this continue and then I am going to click on this submit. Here I have successfully done this form submission and all these details should be captured in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So let's open my workflow, and if I scroll down, I can see that I have instantly captured the response. The first name was current that we have just entered, the last name was user, email address was current@user.com, and the phone number was this. Now as soon as I've done this form submission, I have received all the response here in this workflow, and this means the connection setup that we have created between Facebook Lead Ads and Pabbly Connect, that is successful. And now whenever I will receive new lead in my Facebook Lead Ads, I will start receiving all the response here in this workflow. Now moving on to the next step, whenever I receive new lead in my Facebook Lead Ads, I want to create a Weber subscriber. So then in my action application, I am going to take a Weber. And as in my action event, I want to add the subscriber. I am going to select this action event, add or update subscriber. Now I'm going to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on the save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection and then click on this connect with Aweber. Now here to make this connection, I have to enter my login name and then I have to enter the password. So here I'm going to enter my login name as, and then I'm going to enter my password. Now after entering all these details, I'm going to click on this, and then I have already logged in my Aweber account, and that's why I just need to give away some permissions, for which I'm going to click on this allow access. You can do this too because your data will be completely safe with Pabbly Connect, and it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization, and here authorization successful. So Aweber is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter all these details. So the first one is that I have to enter the account ID. So here my account ID is this one. In this drop down I can find my account ID. So I have already selected that. Then in the list ID, I want to create the subscriber in the subscribers list. So I have selected that. Now I need to enter my full name. So I'm not going to enter this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous response. Now here I have received the response from my Facebook lead ads. And when I click on any of these fields, I can see this Facebook lead ads. And when I click on this, I can see all the response that I have received from there. Here I need to enter my full names. So the full name was current user, so I have entered that. And then I need to enter my email address, which was current@user.com. So I have entered that. Then in the update existing, I want to select this as no. I'm not going to enter any tags. If you want to enter, you can enter following this help desk. Now I have not received the response for any of these fields, or I am not required to enter any of these fields. So for now, I am going to skip this. If you want to enter, you can enter following these help desk given below these fields. Now I have received the response for the mobile number. So the mobile number was this one. And then I have not received the response for the city. So I am going to skip this. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static and the information will not change even if you have received a new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after entering all these details, I am simply going to click on the save and send test request. And here I can see that I have received the response, and this response is a positive one. Now I am going to open my Aweber account and check whether this subscriber has been created there or not. So this is my Aweber dashboard on the left hand side where I can see all these options. Here I am going to click on the subscribers, and over here itself I can see that I have created this current user. The name was current user, email address was current@user.com, and then the phone number was this one. Now to check this automation workflow one last time, I am again going to open my lead ads testing tool and do another form submission. But before that, I am going to first delete this lead and then refresh this page. And after that, I am going to select my page as Digital Dynamics and then the form as Digital Dynamics lead form, and then click on this preview form. So here I have entered my first name as latest, last name as user, email address as latest@user.com, and then the phone number as this. And now I am going to click on this continue and then click on this submit. So here I have submitted my form, and this subscriber should be created in my Aweber account. So let's open my Aweber, go back to my subscribers, and here I can see that I have created this latest user as my subscriber. The name was latest user, email address was latest@user.com, the phone number was this. Now over here you can see that the status of these subscribers have been changed to subscribed, because after the workflow has been executed, I have received the mail from Aweber, and after that I gave the confirmation from my email. The status then changed to subscribed. So now to summarize, we took Facebook lead ads as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered the page and the lead gen form, submitted a form and received that response here in this workflow. Then we moved to the next step where we wanted to create the subscriber. So we took my action application as Aweber, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered the account ID and the list in which I want to create the subscriber, entered all these details with the help of a method called mapping, clicked on the save and send test request button, and received the response as the subscriber being created in my Aweber account automatically and instantly. So this is how this automation workflow will run. And here we have successfully created automation between Facebook lead ads and Aweber with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.